Our engineering program is really preparing students to be problem solvers and to go right into a university engineering program or right into a job.
Engineering 10, we do engineering design and principles of engineering. So lots of CAD in that sophomore year, also an introduction to robotics. We work extensively with a platform called DACC. We roll that right into our curriculum, we compete, we have a blast with it. The 11th grade we come back, and instead of doing the DACC format, we do robotics again as a formal course. We also teach DC and AC circuits in the 11th grade. And then in the 12th grade, they make the jump to Mr. Steffen's class.
The overview of our program this senior year is students will learn how to troubleshoot PLC, logic controllers. They will learn the basics of welding, Parker hydraulics, CNC milling and lathe through FANUC systems.
So by the end of the 3 years, students get a really well-rounded exposure, at least to the electromechanical side of engineering technology.
So our students are gaining the skills that they could go into the engineering science at a university. They could go right into the workforce as a maintenance technician, and they're not dirty factory jobs. These employees are highly trained, highly skilled, and highly paid.
So with any engineering team, we have your traditional engineers, and then there's also the engineering technology side of the team, okay? And a good engineering team has both of those. So the engineer creates the system on paper, it works great. Now how do we physically make that happen? That's what we do in this lab.
The program has taught me a lot about just thinking like an engineer. At the end of the day, what we're really learning is we're trying to take one thing and either make it possible, or we're trying to make one thing that is possible and make it better and make it more efficient.
We are trying to connect our students to manufacturing that is local, so our students can intern at local facilities, but also internships that allow them to go worldwide. There are a lot of companies that are willing to pay for future education for our students. Right now, it doesn't seem like there's going to be any shortage of jobs for our students. They would just have to decide which area they want to go into and then be dedicated to in that field.
I want to be a chemist engineer.
I want to become an electrical and mechanical engineer.
I want to work as either a mechanical or robotics engineer.
The way that we've structured this program, we've tried to create options for every type of student who comes in here. They're going to get those skills and opportunities for certifications and can go into work as an engineering technician. This also sets up really well for the student who wants to be the 2-year student and go into a work study from there. They get kind of a head start on the 2-year degree. The third pathway is for our student who wants to be an engineer. They're going to go to a 4-year university, they're going to major in engineering. Perfect. They're still going to go major in engineering, but now they've got some background to see what the other side, the hands-on portion, looks like, which is going to make them a better engineer someday. So the way I see it, we've got an answer for everybody in this program.